Good morning, Newark's finest scholars. On behalf of Science Park High School, I'd like to welcome on his way Mayor Raz J. Baraka, Deputy Mayor Jacqueline Keelis, Superintendent Roger Leone, and our esteemed guest, Ms. Ashley Cariño, recognizing that girls and women are systematically tracked away from science and math throughout their education. Today's program is to raise your awareness and encourage you to change women's representation in STEM. Women make up only 28% of the workforce in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And men vastly outnumber women majoring in most STEM fields in college. The gender gaps are particularly high in some of the fastest growing and highest paid jobs of the future, like computer science and engineering. I challenge you to change this by encouraging, supporting, and you yourself representing women in STEM fields. You serve as the change agent for this narrative. At this time, please welcome Superintendent Roger Leone.
So, oh my God. Good morning. So you know that when the deputy mayor and the mayor have in fact reached out for this incredible honor, that I had to think about it. What should we do? Where should we go? Of all of the beautiful places I could go, let me think about it. Science Park High School, good morning. So I have to be honest with you. We kind of took an exception to certain norms and certain rules. And so I did the unthinkable this morning, and I have to let you know. So the guys in this school are a little unhappy with us today, and they will be able to get over it right away. So with us studying aerospace engineer coming to us from Puerto Rico by way of the incredible state of Florida, ladies, let's give an absolutely incredible warm welcome, not only to the great state of New Jersey, not only to this incredible city that you already know I love, but to Science Park High School in the school district, Ashley Cariño, Miss Universe, Puerto Rico. I make no apologies for any other high school that she could have visited. I make no apology to no other school district or city in our great state. But ladies and gentlemen, it is clear to me that you did not hear it clearly. This is Ashley Cariño, Miss Universe, Puerto Rico. I'm sorry to nobody this morning. I am sorry to nobody this morning. So you know, or if you don't know, that there are stereotypes that exist. And we're not embarrassed, ashamed, or stuck at this high school. But I want you to know that I did do the unthinkable. Can I say to you right now, I'm not talking to any of these other young ladies in here. This is Science Park High School, so whenever you meet a female student, you already know they're brilliant at this high school. That's how it works. Aquí no hay ningún bochorno. Can you come up here? Can you join? I want her to join me. Can you join me up here? Can you come up here? How are you? Can you tell everyone who you are?
Isaura Feliciano,
And you are?
Puerto Rican.
Oh! And this says you are Tiny Miss Puerto Rico. Let's give her a big round of applause. And you know what? As the superintendent of schools, it is my incredible honor to be able to be beside you. It's my honor. And so we can't have you sitting in no first row. You're gonna sit right there next to our principal. How about that? Okay? Can you imagine this? She is 5 years old. Now you know already that it is not nice to lie, right? Can you see royalty? You guys, stand up for me, darling. This is what royalty looks like at age 5. Miss Tiny Puerto Rico, could you stand? Can you do me this favor? Do you see Miss Puerto Rico right next to us? Oh, please, can you just come join us? And then, can we just have them side by side? I am embarrassed to be in this room. You didn't look like this. Say it again.
I didn't look like her at 5, so she looks a lot better than me.
Oh my goodness, we are so grateful and thankful. And you go to our schools in Newark? Absolutely. From Robert Treat Academy, let's give her another big round of applause. So you're gonna sit next to us. You're gonna sit there, we'll let the principal. Is that all right? Do you know what's so incredible about the unthinkable? And that is when I entered in this building this morning, well, a couple of things. I'm a type 1 learner, so the way that I learn is that it's all about me. So when I met Miss Puerto Rico just now, I started to talk to her about Save Puerto Rico, which is where my family has pretty much been. And then to know that she is from Orlando, Florida, and then my sister lives in Orlando, Florida, I feel like I know you. We're like, I want to be your brother right now. Like, so I entered into the building and my students here from Science Park, they were like, yo, like this. So it was a group of sophomores, 4 sophomores, and I did the unthinkable. I want you to know. I want you to know what it is. You want to know what it is? So I asked permission first, and for those of you who understand what I did, hopefully you forgive me. But the guys are so mad right now at both the principal and me because they are not in this room right now. But can I tell you what was the unthinkable that I did? They all met her. They all met Miss Puerto Rico. That's the unthinkable. It's wrong, right? But they're not in this room. Because in this room, we have the incredible, the brilliant. See, you already know from when I have told you this that that okay. So the incredible fact that the selection of the incredible people that are seated in this room right now is undeniable, right? So we had to figure out, smart people, brilliant people, and then I have to do it. People will misinterpret the following criteria, and I'm gonna be okay. Because I hung up from a very important meeting with millions of dollars that we were discussing, lawyers left and right, and I was like, I don't care about any of that. I'm gonna be with Miss Puerto Rico, and that's all that I wanted to say and do. But ladies and gentlemen, ladies, extremely important that you can be bright, you can be brilliant, you can be in any conversation, but on top of all of that, you are beautiful. Councilwoman, I know that the microphone at one point is going to be given to you, but you are so extremely important to our city, to our school district, and just to me. And I thank you so much for being with us, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Councilwoman of the incredible Central Ward here in our city, the Honorable LaMonica McIver. Let's give her a big round of applause. This incredible woman is not shy away from any spotlight, and pageantry is in her resume. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause here at Science Park High School to our Deputy Mayor, the Honorable Jacqueline Quiles.
Thank you. Let's hear it one more time for our great Superintendent, Roger De Leon. How do you follow that, right? He's amazing. We also want to thank Principal Gearhart for opening the doors for us. Yes, and she's a woman too. Mayor Ross J. Baraka. We also have our council president, another powerful woman here in our city, our incredible LaMonica McIver. Our Senator Teresa Ruiz was here this morning, but we also have here Yvonne Terrerones. She's the representative of office of our Senator Ruiz. We also have Mari Llanos, New York Fashion Award founder and CEO. She's here with us. Gisette Cifredo, director of Miss Puerto Rico, Miss Universe. We have Maribel Santos, which is my chief of staff. She's here. We have director Stephanie Pavon and Kayla Ortiz. We also have here today our local queens from Essex County Dominican Culture Festival and Parade, Valentina Fernandez Peña, Reina Infantil. When I call your name, just stand up, please. Kami del Carmen Reyes, Vice Reina Infantil. Caroline Alexa Robles, Reina Señorita. Kayla Chavanes, Vice Reina Señorita. Liz David Esteves, Vice Reina Juvenil. Queen of Azteca, Mexico, Andrea Baez. She's here with the president of the Mexican Parade and Festival, Chris Horacio Campos. We also have the queens of the Puerto Rican Parade of the city of Newark. We have President Grisel Ponce. We have Yesenia Pisano, Señora Embajadora Puerto Rico. We have Angelina Martinez, Miss Puerto Rico. We have Isaura Feliciano, Tiny Miss Puerto Rico, that's sitting with us today here in the front. We have Emily Feliciano, Little Miss Puerto Rico, first runner-up. We have Maria Galarza, Reina de Oro. I am so happy to be here. I was here last year presenting a scholarship, and it's so important to be here today because our queen is going to be here talking to you girls. She's in the same field, and today's conversation is going to be amazing. You're going to be able to answer some questions. But before we do that, I have the honor to present another powerful woman that makes us proud every day, and that is our council president, LaMonica McIver.
Thank you so much, Deputy Mayor. Good morning, Science Park. That's what I'm talking about. That's one of the best greetings I get. I need to come here every morning. So it's a pleasure for me to be here. First of all, thank you to our deputy mayor, to the wonderful principal at this location, this wonderful school, to our superintendent, which he's a hard act to follow, to come after and speak. He could have just, continued on with the program. It's a pleasure for me to be here with you all this morning. I'm really sad that I cannot stay for the entire program as I have other business to tend to today, but I couldn't miss the opportunity to stop by here and just glance at this beautiful, not just beautiful, but beautiful and brilliant young lady, our Miss Universe Puerto Rico. We are excited to have her right here in the city of Newark at Science Park High School. It's a great day. Everyone's gonna be talking about it, so I know y'all gonna be, tweeting and Instagramming and TikToking about it, and definitely it's something that we have to talk about because they're in the city of Newark, and we have to promote that. She's here with us, and we're excited about that. Before we get on to the great conversation, to give you an opportunity to hear from Miss Puerto Rico, as well as, talking about asking questions and having comments, which is really what today is about. Right? We're excited she's here, but really it's about the conversation, it's about the knowledge, it's about you asking questions and getting information from her. And so before we get into that business of that, I do want to present a resolution on behalf of the City Council to you. It is my honor to do so, just congratulating you on everything that you've done, just being a role model, a leader, everything that you've been doing. We know that it hasn't been easy for women leaders. It's very hard. There's some struggles that you have to get through, even as a wonderful, beautiful beauty pageant. Pageants aren't easy, are they? Exactly, and I'm sure she's gonna get into talking about that. And even with everything that she's doing on the STEM side, it's not easy. And so we wanna present a resolution to you on behalf of the whole Newark Municipal Council, just telling you congratulations, thanking you for being here, and everything that you're doing. We just really wish you well in your journey, and we hope that you come back again with us. So let's give it up for our Miss Universe Puerto Rico. And I know that our mayor is going to be here at some point, and so he'll be coming here to speak with you all and to meet you. I know he wouldn't miss the opportunity, but it's a pleasure for us on behalf of the council to present you with this honor. Congratulations.
Thank you. And now I have the honor to present Miss Puerto Rico Universo. Miss Cariño was born in Fajardo, Puerto Rico, and eldest of 5 children. She grew up in Kissimmee, Florida, and battled attention ADHD. As a child to study aerospace engineering at the University of Central Florida, became an educator for our young kids. She was crowned Miss Puerto Rico, Miss Florida, USA in 2021, and was the second runner-up in that year Miss USA competition. She moved back to Puerto Rico and was crowned Miss Universe Puerto Rico in 2022. She finished among the top 5 at the final competition out of 83 candidates. I remember I always have a party at my house to watch Miss Universe, and of course I'm always rooting for my queen, Puerto Rico. And you made us so proud. You was excellent. Your answer was top of the line. You are our queen. You are Miss Universe for us and to all the Puerto Ricans, not only in the island, but around the world. So at this time, I have the honor to present our special guest, Miss Puerto Rico Universo, Ashley Ann Cariño.
Who runs the world? Who runs the world? Oh, I thought you guys were gonna make me look bad. Okay, thank you. I am so excited to be here. To me, it's an honor. If I would have known that I was gonna get so much applause and see all of your beautiful faces, I would have been here yesterday. So, my name is Ashley Cariño. I am the eldest of 5, and basically, I want to tell you a little bit about me really quickly. I'm not going to talk too much because I think the superintendent took all the time. But I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So when I was younger, I was born in Puerto Rico, but I was pretty much raised in Florida. So I moved to Florida when I was about 5 years old. And I remember, since I was a little girl, I was always fascinated by space. To me, space was magic. I mean, I would look up at the stars, and I think that they were the coolest thing in the world. I could understand why people back then would think that, you know, the universe was magic and like God was up there. I would even talk to the moon sometimes. And I also remember that I loved pageants. I used to watch a lot of Miss Universe, and for me that was also amazing because I saw these women and I saw how powerful, how eloquent, how beautiful they were, and I thought that they represented everything that women are. But I kind of felt like I didn't have what it takes to be a Miss Universe, to be a beauty queen. So I kind of put that dream on the back burner, and I focused on school. And growing up, one time during the process, being the eldest of 5, my mom was actually pretty sick when she gave birth to my youngest brother, the only boy, so he's very spoiled. And during that time, I remember I would come home and I would watch a show. I don't know if you guys seen it, probably not, but Star Trek. Have any of you guys seen Star Trek? Yeah. So that was my go-to show. That was it for me. I mean, I could recite the beginning, like space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship. Okay, I'm not gonna bore you, but that was, for me, that was it. And in that show, I watched the original series. There was actually a woman, so the show was created in 1966. And during this time, there was only one female lead character, African American, and her character, her name was Uhura in the show. So for me, I remember growing up and I was watching her, and I would be like, wow, she's over here in space with all of these men, and she is like it. She is the boss. She's putting them in their place. And I would look at her and I was like, man, I want to do that. I want to be able to study engineering. I want to work with the universe. If I can't be Miss Universe, at least I'll go to the universe. And that was someone that I looked up to. I ended up studying aerospace engineering, and I enjoy it. I love it. But I still had another dream, and that was being Miss Universe or participating in a pageant. Do you guys know how old I am? Oh, you guys are so good. I love that. Oh, okay, I haven't heard it yet. Someone said it. I am 28 years old. So I am 28. I was born in I'm 28 years young, I should say. I was born in 1994. But yeah, I'm pretty old. Definitely not. So I remember I was studying, I was in school, I was doing all of these things that I loved, science-based, and I was like killing it, but I was like, man, there's still one more thing that I really want to do, but I was kind of scared to do it. And I was like, you know, I'm going to be turning, at that time, I was going to be turning 28, and that's the oldest that you can be to compete in a pageant. Yeah. And so I was like, okay, so it's either now or never. I signed up for Miss Florida USA, which I was living at Florida at the time, and do you guys know what happened when I signed up for my very first pageant? You guys cheated, she told you that. So, yes, I won my very first pageant. And then I went on to compete in Miss USA, which was my second pageant. I got second runner-up. And at that time, I was like, okay, well, the dream to go to Miss Universe is kind of over. But then I was like, no, you know, it's not. I still have one more opportunity. I had a lot of people message me, okay, come to Puerto Rico, you can compete in Puerto Rico. So I did that. Do you guys know what happened? The sash gave it away, I know. Yes, I won. So I won Miss Puerto Rico, and then I was fortunate enough to go to Miss Universe. And so why am I telling you this story? Basically, a lot of times we underestimate what we can do. We underestimate what we can accomplish. And the reality is that the journey of life is not easy. We can always say, it sounds really nice to say that, you know, if you have a dream, go for it, because dreams do come true. The reality is they do come true. You just have to work for it. But the only way that you can do that if you believe in yourself, if you believe in what you can accomplish. Right now, I'm looking at a room full of beautiful, talented, intelligent girls that are going to mark and shape the future of tomorrow. And all you have to do is really believe in yourself, believe in what you can accomplish. I had a role model, which was the Star Trek character of Uhura, but I also ended up having another one that it took me a little bit longer to realize who it was. And it was me when I looked into the mirror. So that's what I want you guys to do. Whenever you guys stand in front of a mirror, talk to yourself, look at yourself, because you guys have no idea how incredible you are. Truly, I realize that the sky isn't the limit, the universe is, but it is only the limit once you start believing in yourselves, once you start working to accomplish your dreams. Okay? So I'm not gonna continue talking too much, but it was a pleasure, and I just wanna have one more thing. Talk more? Oh my God. This is the first time that's ever happened to me. Okay, I need to come here more often. Yeah. Okay, I do want, I loved your guys' introduction, so I was thinking, it would be amazing to wake up every day. I think one of you guys say, the mayor said it, that it would be amazing to wake up with that noise. So you guys mind making noise for me, and I'm gonna put it as my ringtone or my alarm? That would be cool. To wake up. And if any of you guys want to do that and record the noise and put it as your alarm, what better way to wake up in the morning than a cheer of amazing, talented young girls? Okay, so you guys ready? Wait, let me open it. Okay, so if you guys want to record it also, it would be pretty cool. Okay, so in 3, 2, 1. Okay, if I don't wake up in the morning with that, I don't know what else. No, that's it. I appreciate. You guys are amazing. Oh my gosh, I need to come here. Okay, so do you guys have any questions for me? No, there's Mike. Girl, you're gonna get me in trouble.
Hello. My name is Sarah, and I was wondering, since you did aerospace engineering, what other courses did you have to take that you didn't expect you were going to take as you going into the profession?
So the course that had me crying myself to sleep at night was actually chemistry. And I didn't really realize that I had to, it's one of those things where you sign up and you're like, okay, well, there are courses that I don't need, but you actually do need chemistry as an engineer because you have to, learn how to handle different materials and how they react and all of these things. So for me, chemistry was a course that I didn't think I needed that much of, and I hate it. Sorry, if there's any chemistry teachers here, but it's not my favorite, but that was it.
Thank you.
So while you were kind of practicing for the pageants, did you have to put your aerospace studies on pause?
For a moment, yes, because it's really hard. I think that one of the things that people don't realize when you kind of hear pageants, right? People think, oh, well, it's just kind of put on a pair of heels and a dress and you walk. It's a lot of preparation, months of intense preparation. There's a lot of training involved, particularly when it comes to final questions, because you have to be knowledgeable about a lot of different topics. So I had what we call mock interviews. I had, every Friday I had mock interviews for 2 hours. So basically, it was me in a room with a group of maybe 4 or 5 people. They were lawyers, doctors, engineers, and they would ask me random questions. And it was kind of like a speed round. So that was part of my preparation. So yes, I did have to briefly put it on hold. Any other questions? Yes.
Hypothetically, if you couldn't do aerospace engineering, what field would you have went in?
I have always loved rocket propulsion, and I love what it is to. Right now, I am working on an internship, or going to be doing an internship with NASA. So we're in the works. So we're in the works with that, and so that's what I would like to specialize in. Are you guys studying, is anyone interested in studying aerospace engineering? Any engineering at all, like civil, mechanical? Okay.
My name is Iola Ajanaku. I just wanted to know, like, how did your role as the oldest child in your household hone certain characteristics that you found helpful when, like, working towards your goal as Miss Universe and as an aerospace engineer?
Ooh, that's a really good question. So it shaped me a lot. It helped me a lot. I don't know are any of you guys the oldest? So I'm the oldest of 5. Yeah? So for my oldest, I don't know if you guys know, I used to say this. I used to say, well, I'm not gonna have any kids because I already raised the kids I was gonna raise. So, but one of the things that I learned being the eldest, I had to learn a lot of empathy because the Lord knows that my siblings drive me insane. I had to learn responsibility, how to be responsible, how to connect and communicate with people in like a positive way. And so all of those things I had to apply being Miss Universe. So I had to learn. I have to apply empathy, communication, I have to apply patience too. So I think that it's definitely shaped me, the person that I am, but not only for Miss Universe, quite frankly, for the rest of my life. And it's something that I'm very proud of. One of my character traits that I always say is me being the eldest, or me being the eldest of 5, because my siblings are my everything. But don't tell them that, they get cocky.
My name is Roman, and I like your shoes. Where'd you get those from? No, I'm joking. I just wanted to know if you actually wanted to physically go into space yourself.
Yes. So I remember being a little girl, and I would actually tell my mom, and my mom doesn't like the idea of me going to space. But I have always wanted, I would say that even if I died in space, I would die happy because I would be in space. So, oh, stop it. No. But yes, I have always wanted to physically go up in space. My plan would even be to perhaps not in space, but even if it's just one of those zero G planes too, I'll take that.
Hi, I'm Janelka. Wait, okay, so I wanted to know, what was your favorite moment in competing in the Miss Universe competition?
Ooh, that's a good one. Did any of you guys see Miss Universe this year?
I did.
Yeah? Well, you guys have it. Whoever hasn't seen it has an assignment to see it. It was actually a pretty good show. My favorite moment, so there's actually a part where all of the candidates, which I don't know if you guys seen it, but sometimes they become memes, where we go up to the mic and we say our name. So, yes, that's actually, but that part is my very favorite because there's something about being on stage like I am now and saying your name and screaming your country and seeing the wave of people stand up with the flag. So, I'll do it. But that was actually my very favorite part, because it's an experience that I'll never forget. Seeing how people were supporting me, seeing all of the people from my country, or even people that weren't from my country, stand up when I said my country's name was amazing. So I'll say it. So I was like, you guys need to watch the pageant if you guys haven't. It's really good. All right. Ashley Cariño, Puerto Rico. That was it. But like I said, it was a pleasure, an enormous pleasure. I am so grateful to have had this opportunity to be here, to see all of you. I would love to come back, to be honest. I have an activity it's a mini competition that I do. I normally tend to go to schools and I have mini competition. It's kind of like an engineering competition where I divide you into groups. So I will try to plan that and maybe come back one day. It would be really fun. But like I said, it was a pleasure. I am so grateful for the opportunity. Thank you for receiving me the way that you have. And remember, you guys really do run the world. So believe in yourself and everything that you can accomplish.
Thank you, Ms. Cariño. And now, before I present this, I have the science students here presenting flowers to our queen and a gift. Stay here, guys. Stay here with us. We also have a proclamation from Mayor Ross J. Baraka. I'm not going to read everything, but I'm going to read part of it. Whereas Ashley Cariño is a multi-talented young woman who has overcome ADHD to become an educator and an outstanding inspiration and a role model through her commitment and hard work. She's a star for the present and has the unlimited future. Whereas Mayor of the City of Newark, I salute Ashley Cariño as she visits Newark today, congratulate her for her achievement, and wish her joy and success in her future endeavors. Now, therefore, I, Ross J. Baraka, Mayor of the great city of Newark, do hereby recognize Ashley Cariño, Miss Puerto Rico, and I urge all resident employees and visitors in the city of Newark to join me in this special tribute to Ashley Cariño, signed by our Honorable Mayor Ross J. Baraka. We also have a resolution for Senator Ruiz.
Hi, how are you? My name is Yvonne. I'm Director of Operations for Senator Ruiz. I'm here to present Ashley a resolution from the state of New Jersey and from Senate Majority Leader Teresa Ruiz.
Thank you. This is also for you. Oh my God, we got so many gifts. We also want to call Gisbeth Silfredo to please come forward. Director of Miss Universe Puerto Rico. And also Maddie Janos, New York Fashion Award founder and CEO. Ashley, es un honor tenerte aquí. Esperamos que no sea la última visita. Nos sentimos muy orgullosos del trabajo que has hecho, no solamente aquí en la ciudad de Newark, sino en todo el estado de Nueva Jersey. Esperamos que esto sea sola la primera visita y recuérdate que la ciudad de Newark te quiere y te esperamos nuevamente.
Okay, so before we go, on behalf of Science Park Administration and the student body, we're gonna present Ms. Ashley Cariño with her own Science Park lanyard and student ID. You can come back anytime you want, literally, like anytime.
So I want you to look behind you, and please welcome Mayor Ross J. Baraka in the house. As a former educator and a former principal of Central High School, I give you Mayor Baraka.
What's going on, Chargers? Science, I'm glad to be here. You guys look incredible out there. Give yourselves a round of applause. Did we welcome our guests the right way? We showed her the love that she deserves. Good. We gave her a nice science high welcome, right? Nice Newark. So we thank you for being here in our city. We have an enormous Puerto Rican population here in the city of Newark. Very proud, historical population in our city. Very strong community. So we are glad to have you here. You look beautiful, amazing. Does she look beautiful? And I'm glad you decided to come to Science High. You are a role model for so many of these young people. So we appreciate you here. I know the program is over. I'm sorry for being late. Más tarde, me. I apologize for that. I had a crazy morning, but couldn't miss it for anything in the world. God bless y'all. Y'all have a great school day and school year. Science High in the building. Glad to be here. God bless you. Thank you for coming.
It's a pleasure being here. I've been received in New York so amazingly, and to me it's just an honor to be in one of the most amazing schools here that Newark has, with all of these incredible girls that are really going to shape the future of tomorrow.